many nuts does it take to open up a bolt?
How many nuts does it take to open up a bowl?
Mm-hmm.
This is chicken. This is steak fried chicken.
Steak
fried chicken. Chicken fried steak. Looks like a whole ass breast. Damn.
Is it warm?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it warm or like
it's
hot?
Warm. It's warm. It's not hot. Tastes good though. Tastes really good.
Is it hot in the middle?
It's not hot. I wouldn't really be fucking with it if it's hot. You know, hot can fuck you up.
Some good shit. I was watching this earlier.
Your dad made the chicken?
Mm-hmm. That nigga's a beast.
There's no restaurant that even makes this.
Nope.
Yo! Take a cut of this chicken, then take a swig of your drink. Take a cut of the chicken, then take a swig of your drink. Yep. And then take a swig of your drink, boy. Is this like fried rice? Or Spanish rice?
No. It's like fried Spanish rice.
Doesn't that go together well?
Fried Spanish rice?
No, yeah. But I'm talking about the chicken and the drink.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I brushed Bobby's teeth.
Oh, yeah? I thought you just had to give him like a thing to chew on for that. Or is that like dogs only?
Wait, saying a what amount for that? You mean like
for
a
dogs?
treat?
For dogs to brush their teeth, you just have to give them like the right kind of bone. Like, you don't
Yeah,
have to actually...
well, cats are the same way. So I give her sardines, which has bones in it, but then I also put like some enzymatic like stuff in it. Because it's expensive. If their teeth get infected and shit, it's expensive to pull that shit out. To be preventative.
It's expensive to pull a tooth out?
Yes, because you have to put them under. No animal's gonna let you pull a fucking tooth out unless they're knocked out on some hard ketamine.
Not soft ketamine? How much ketamine is hard ketamine?
Meaning, like, it's not cut up ketamine.
What's cut up ketamine?
It's veterinary.
Well, anything cut has something else in it other than.
What do you mean? You already know what that means.
It's like cutting cocaine.
I'm not a drug dealer.
Shut
You don't have to be a drug dealer to know how to cut something.
I'm cutting right now.
Yeah, you're cutting.
What does it mean to cut somebody's weed? Think about that way, and then think about cutting ketamine.
Who cuts weed?
It means pre-rolling a bunch of bullshit shake from the ground.
Saying it's like a 40% high ass indica.
It's infused pre-roll.
Yeah. But it's just a shake pre-roll.
That's not cutting. That's just a lie.
No, a lot of the pre-rolls.
Well, I mean,
like
the same
that.
thing.
Or no,
anything cut is a lie.
The term for pre-roll shake is sativa blend.
Cut cocaine isn't real cocaine.
Blend. But then there's some pre-rolls that are just straight, like one strand of.
Cut cocaine is not real cocaine.
Cut cocaine smells like gasoline.
Smells like gasoline or tastes like gasoline?
I like the smell of gasoline.
No.
I actually like the smell of gasoline. So should I be like...
But like, why, if you want to have an upper, why would you do something that is cut with gasoline?
I like the smell of gasoline.
You can just get the pharmaceutical version.
Well, you said it smelled like gasoline or is cut with gasoline?
All of the above.
Gasoline is used in the production of cocaine.
Yeah. So when it's super gasolina-ish, it's probably garbage.
Okay.
Take notes.
Take notes. So in the future, when they're doing cocaine, we don't endorse drugs here on the stream, but drugs endorse us. You know what I mean?
Now that you've been initiated into your 20s.
I mean, I've been initiated.
No, you have been initiated, but still, your 21st birthday is big, and you're not familiar with like the different terpenes, the different smells of drugs. And if your cocaine smells like gasoline, you should just slow the fuck down.
Or go faster because it's gasoline, so it speeds you up. You feel me?
Gas.
No, it speeds you up to your death. Stop.
Gasoline makes it so you can drive faster.
When you drive faster, there's a high probability of you dying, though. Yes, it is.
No, this dude's trying to justify.
NASCARs have a higher chance of dying than a regular
really...
average Joe driving the speed limit.
That's true.
No,
it's only because they drive faster. If
like
NASCARs drove the speed limit, right, then they would be like the best drivers. But in reality, they just be regular ass Joe because they're driving the speed limit. Like, you're getting paid to possibly die. It's in their contract. Did you watch the Daytona 500?
Yeah. But you know there's overland races, right?
Overland races? I thought that's what all races on land were.
No, an overland race is like...
A race over land?
Where you don't have a track. You have a destination to get to. Like if we were going to say from Los Angeles to New York.
Oh, I have a rosé. Oh shit, we gotta. Let me get you more.
That's like a cross country overland race.
Do they do that?
Sorry, I don't care. It's just that Matt is super.
Have they really?
They used to do it to promo. Yo, this ice is real drinkable.
Rosé all day. Thank you.
I'm about to fuck up this ice cream.
Do it.
Okay.
You have full permission. I'm about to fuck up this rosé.
Shit. Not fucking this black label.
Oh.
You can put it there or put it there.
I was just gonna clink.
Oh, okay, cool.
Clean.
Clink.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Wait, I forgot what I even posted.
See, now you don't feel bad doing that.
Why did you ever feel bad about doing it?
No reason.
Well, you know how it gets out here. Sometimes when you're being
Goddamn Negra.
Funniest racist saying? Negress.
No.
Or moon cricket. Got him.
That is moon cricket. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something else, but that one beats the something else I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
Literally, like, I don't even know.
What about Niglets?
Nah, Niglet not that funny.
Niglet?
Nah.
Why is Niglet not that funny?
It's just a little black person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you just call him calibration. The little black person is just like.
But it's so much more funny. I mean, like, you little nigglets.
It only count. It only.
Like you never. Your mom never said you little nigglets need to calm the fuck down.
No.
Wow.
She's always said niggas.
Oh, when we were small, my
like,
parents
but
used
like
to call
Sam Jackson though.
When we were small, my parents used to call us nigglets when we get in trouble.
We just call you what?
Nigglets. Like you nigglets need to calm down.
That's hilarious and so cute.
Exactly. See.
Save half of that for me.
I'm not gonna drink all of it, otherwise I'll vomit on your face. I'm just taking one.
Only if you drink all of it, you'll vomit on his face. I actually want to see that.
I will have no. You don't actually.
No matter where you are.
But I don't want to experience that. Why would you call that a?
I'm not trying to call it pun. I'm saying. I think it's impressive that no matter where you are, if you drink a certain amount of that, you're gonna vomit on his face. I think that's impressive.
Yeah.
You're privileged.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like no matter where you are. Yeah.
It's just gonna happen.
It's like you don't have to be like super drunk.
Could you imagine if like you're a superhero? Mm-hmm. Or you're not even a superhero. You live in a world where there's superpowers. Mm-hmm. But your superpower is when you get fucked up, you throw up on somebody around the world. It's like it shouldn't happen. Right? It shouldn't happen.
But it happened.
Greetings, Earthlings.
Like how strange would that be? Where every time you get fucked up. And how would it work? Does it go through a portal and hit them in the face? Or does it summon them to you and you vomit on their face? Or how does that work? And would it always be the same person?
You're allergic. Let me turn off the... You're pretending to not be allergic, but you are. So am I. It's okay.
Allergic to what?
Cats.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
No, but it's not just cats in general. She's super like long-haired. Maine Coons are so.
I don't know what I'm allergic to.
That or the weed.
Well, good weed I'm allergic to for sure.
It's not allergic. It's like it's a response.
No, it's an allergy response. That's what I'm saying. I'm allergic to good weed.
But it's not allergy. It's just like. Yeah.
I'm not deathly allergic.
No, you can handle it.
We don't know you definitely until you reach the point of death.
But that hasn't happened yet, so we know that that's not plausible.
I'm not smoking till I die.
We all die somehow. If he's gonna die that way, let him die. Not that I want it to happen. I'm just saying we don't have.
I'd rather die from being too high smoking weed than dying on some other ways. A lot of shitty ways to die. I died rest of my sister. Hopefully she still lives.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Saying that like she already did, but she got that.
Stop! Is that she's like in a comatose?
No, she's not comatose. She's
in ICU.
She's in ICU, intubated. She's asleep right now.
That's the same thing.
Almost
close. Not like a heart coma, but like somebody's incubated
close.
is close.
Yeah, she'd wake up days later. Like right now, she's probably at the point to where like her consciousness of waking up into like literally waking up, it would be in like little fragments.
She's probably listening to this conversation.
Lights, whatever, you know. Yeah.
What's her name?
Robin.
Oh, Robin. I meant to text her because I have her.
Who?
The other Robin. Paul's. What do you mean? Paul's Robin. Shut up. Okay. Mhm.
Tell me who Paul is.
You.
I've met him.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
It's about that time, yeah.
So there's a time for
Polo. Speaking of Paul and Robin.
Oh, you're talking about Robin.
What do you mean? Who do you think I was talking about?
Nigga, I don't. When you say you understand, like I didn't recognize what you're talking about till you said Paul's name first.
What do you mean? I said Paul like 3 different times.
No, but not. You didn't say it like Paul. You feel me? She said it like it was a white dude Paul, not fucking Paul, nigga. You feel me?
That's you being racist because when you thought the word Paul came out of my mouth.
About a white dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, seriously.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But Paul is your friend.
That's the problem.
Who is black? So now you're the racist.
You're a racist now.
Yes, I am a racist.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't think you're racist. I think you're aware of.
Bigoted.
I'm not bigoted.
No, you're aware of racism and you're aware of stereotypical preconceived conceptions of people. We all do it.
It's called being racist.
It's called judging a book by its cover.
It's called being racist.
No.
I'm racist.
Okay, you're racist.
I'm
We're all
bigoted.
racist.
Except for when I don't let Chinese people into my house.
Okay,
That's
so
different.
you're
Okay, it's not just Chinese people I don't let in my house. I don't let in the dirty Southeast Asians either. Dang.
How do you feel about Filipinos?
They're like the Mexicans of Asia.
That's what they say all the time. It's just so funny, and it's true.
They are. They have like.
I love all their.
Every one of them has a fucking.
Filipinos and Samoans, like that, all that whole island area.
I need to work on being a comedian. I'm gonna start telling jokes on the stream. You know what the problem with fucking Filipinos is? They got too many white shirts. What?
We're telling jokes about race.
You want me to do that?
Hello.
So you ever been out somewhere, like at a bar or a club?
Never.
You never been at a bar or a club?
Never been to a bar.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Okay, I have. I'm sorry.
So you might not relate to this, but you know when you be in there.
No, I've been to a bar. Yes, and here's improv. Here we go. Yes, and.
But you know when you be in there, you ever be in there? You get like direct deposit, right?
From my job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever play card roulette?
Card roulette? No.
Where you're pretty sure you're getting paid at like 12 a.m. and you have enough for like 1, maybe 2 drinks before 12, but you want to order 3 drinks and then go ham after 12, and you go, look, man.
That's some alcoholic privilege shit. Because if you were truly concerned about your bank account, you wouldn't be playing card roulette. You would be taking people's leftover drinks, the lonely soldiers.
No.
Yes. Hard facts.
Look, I got kicked out of
Because here's the thing. Who cares about... You want to talk about how many times you've been kicked out? You can run your card to its max because you have a safety net. You don't have to pay rent. Right? But people, it's a different story.
No,
Card roulette is different.
There's plenty of people that have done the fucking, I get paid at 12 a.m.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's the did it hit in the bank account yet?
Okay.
Not did I just let the shit run out? No, don't.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm tired. I've had a long day. Bear with me.
No, don't trip.
Yes, I have done card roulette.
That's what I'm saying. Where you go out and you're like, I can afford a couple drinks before the bank pays me at 12 a.m. on my auto direct deposit. I can afford.
But for me, it's not 12. It always comes through at 3 at the witchy hours.
See, and that's what makes it card roulette, because you have to stay there and you can.
Well, there could be an inlet, your card might go through or it might not.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the roulette part of it, where it's like, is it gonna go through or is it not?
This is where he pretends he's poor. Listen.
I'm not necessarily poor. I'm broke. I'm temporarily dispossessed. How can we fix you?
But you're not on the streets, though. That's the thing. You just don't have income, and a lot of people don't have income right now. But you aren't on the streets.
Yes, I know. That's a.
If I was your social worker right now, I would just be like, you're not on the streets. You have a roof over your head. If you're telling the truth, and then you're just living on the poverty wages or whatever they classify it as.
But the joke was supposed to go.
The struggle is real.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted your joke. Tell us your joke.
I'm working on crowd work.
You're working on hecklers? Yeah. I've been kicked out of the Laugh Factory for being heckled at and then heckled. And then heckling.
You got kicked out of the Laugh
Factory? No, finish your story, then we can talk about mine.
Well, it's just going to be a bunch of random setups to random jokes that may or may not have payoff. And that's the funny part of my storytelling with my jokes. But it's supposed to be the whole idea of the joke I'm working on is that tension, that gamble, right? You know the money's going to be there. Should you have decided not to go out that night and just been like, fuck it, I'll go out the next night? But it's Thursday night, right? Because you're getting paid on Fridays, right? So it's Thursday night and it's about to be Friday morning. And you got to go to that job that just paid you in the morning after that shit too?
That makes me want to go to bed. I hate showing up to work fucked up on no sleep. I've done it too many times. That's what my 20s was for.
That's what I'm saying. That's what my 20s was.
Oh, okay. But you made it sound like you were pitching a tent somewhere.
Hell no. Hell no.
Everybody wiles
no,
out
that's
in
what
their
I'm
20s.
saying. When I say
Everybody
my
wiles
20s,
out in their
my
20s.
20s, I was making money and I was spending it like crazy. I was balling, in my opinion.
You really think YOLO.
But then I was also I was spending way too much money on food. You ever been when your burger cost $20? You feel me?
Mommy.
That type of shit. I'm so fat though. That shit gets me every time. I love good food. Goddamn.
I have to say I have a bit of a habit with Uber Eats when I actually have money.
I bet you, Chris, that actually the bulk of that 50 G's I had went to fucking buying Uber Eats and shit.
Oh, my nephews are so cute. They're so... Oh, my gosh. I can't. They're going to be a trio. I want to, manage them as, a troop. The oldest one is super smart and super nerdy, just like my brother. According to my calculations. And he knows he's nerdy and he doesn't even care. And then the middle one is big and bulky but loves sports. Right there. See, and then the third one is a little he's like Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
See, that's another one of my jokes gonna be right there. It's you notice how much more socially acceptable it is to be weird these days?
And they're at Star Wars right now. Look at this group. They're trying to be so hard. Nice. They're so white, but they're so hard.
You know how socially acceptable it is to be weird these days?
No, and that's why I started the movement of Dorks Are Hot back when.
How long ago? Dorks.
Back in AIM AOL days. That was my screen name.
Your screen name was Dorks Are Hot?
Yes.
Mine was
with an X. But I was I had sensed that where I was we're going into a technological phase. Nerds are cool.
What does dork mean to you?
Nerd.
See, back in my day...
yeah, I know, because every guy wanted to... That was always the opening. Dork, oh, you like whale penises. Come on. on.
I mean, some girls like horse cock.
And like, why wouldn't we?
Wow.
I'm just kidding. No, some horsecockers do, you know.
She said some. Alright, look, there's jokes brewing over here. But I'm saying, like, on the premise of it's weird how it's okay to be weird now. Because I would have been, you know, like, look at me. Look at how weird I am already. How much weirder would I have been allowed to be if it had been okay to be weird? I'd be doing so much more weird shit.
I think you could expand yourself, actually. You're kind of the basic ninja.
That's what I'm saying. Cause
I didn't say that. I'm just antagonizing. I really don't.
No, but I'm saying, look, that's the point I'm trying to make with this joke, right? It's like I might have this kung fu gi thing on and some other bullshit, but it's like I'd be going way harder if I was one of these new nerds.
I think as technology has advanced, the nerds have started to not only, you know, low key New World Order. But then there's nerds that are like the cool like hacker nerds that like want to hack the system and like do, you know, use their nerdy shit for like good rather than trying to dominate the planet.
I mean, there's a theory. Because
they're bored and they have so much fucking money.
There's a theory. That
there's a lot of theories.
Technically, all you need to hack anything is to interface with the right human and say the right things. Like technically.
Well, yeah, because every human body is its own computer temple.
More or less.
And more or less, and their satellites, your energy, all of it, the words that you say, all of that. What you call in, it's the real deal.
Oh no, I feel comfortable being on camera over in here. It feels right in here.
Oh, no one said you weren't uncomfortable. If you want to be on camera.
Oh no, I'm saying because
streaming.
Yeah, I'm saying because see that's what I'm saying. Like it's that natural over here as opposed to.
Yeah, you have to come over here.
I'm gonna bring Bobby over here anytime. You guys, I'm still trying to decompress from a lot, but I feel like I'm back. Excuse me.
Over here licking your hand. Look. What would I look like licking my hand like this, Chris? Look. What if you see me one day like this, Chris, licking my hand like this?
What is that supposed to mean?
I just ate something bomb, huh? That's you be thinking.
What are you guys talking about?
I was talking about the way Bobby was licking her hand.
No.
It's like if I just was licking my hand, if you saw me one day just licking my hand like this, Pixie.
Look at my cat. Oh, she's so annoyed. Why? It's past her bedtime. But she'll stay.
And this nigga called out tomorrow, so we got him all night.
Oh, you called out? Good for you. You're entitled to that. I called out the day after my art show. I woke up with like Megan yelling at me, and I was like, "Girl, go to bed. You can't." But we're all good. It's just so fun. And like today, how the shoot went, like everything was like a little intense. The song we were doing was literally Britney Spears' "Toxic," so there was some toxic energy.
Oh yeah, so run down what you did today for everybody that.
Oh Lord, so I peed for like one of my best friends. PA'd, production assistant. But for a low budget, it means your first AD, second AD, production assistant, all of the above. But she takes care of us. She did a cover of Britney Spears' "Toxic," a metal version. So the whole theme today was like cyberpunk, metal vibes. People were vomiting up like toxic, like it was basically Hershey's syrup, but on camera it looks black.
Yeah.
But the first couple shots were a little intense, but like, you know.
Will we be able to find this somewhere?
This is a lot. You will, yeah. She has her YouTube. You can see her last video called Moonlight. Her name is Jen Awad, Jena. Last name is Awad. She's kind of a big deal in Los Angeles, but no, she's a really amazing performer. But doing photo shoots with her, because she's also kind of low-key directing. So she's directing, even though there's somebody like DPing and directing. She's the one that's being like, we're doing this, da-da-da, and I have to like be there to assist her. And so she just gets like stressed out sometimes and unleashes on like the whole crew.
But isn't that common with like anybody?
Very. Yeah. The way that she came at us was like, I'm desensitized. So I've seen some shit on set where I'm just like Like on a level where like I've seen someone go out of their way to disrespect like J-Lo or Jason Statham, and I've seen them had to pull back and just be like, this is not the person to fight this battle. Director is the head of the DGA, complete asshole. Like I felt like this is on set and it was.
You said with Jason Statham. Jason Statham.
J-Lo. Yeah, all the people.
The British.
I don't want to name drop anymore.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yes, that dude.
I just wanted to say a bunch of funny terms for Jason Statham.
Oh, I got him a few times, but like I'm tired. I don't want to be like some. Well, so what I'm saying is like, so the way my friend acted today, I could handle it and navigate it and like be like, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, I'm like, the way she's acting is not, compared to other set environments, is not that out of control.
Yeah.
So you're like, how much can I tolerate? How much? It's not even verbal abuse. It's like nervous projections, and they put it on the lower people.
It's tension. It's the runoff of tension. Yeah.
It's tension, and so based on the people who are, you know, whatever role they're playing in that set, certain people take the heat. So I took a lot of heat today. Also, my phone. I don't even want to say it out loud, but I feel like my phone is conspiring against me. Like I had to do playback all day, and I'd just be holding my phone, and I'd have it in notes, and it would play all the way through without me touching my phone. But there were certain times when I wouldn't touch my phone, and it would just stop. And then when I went to go touch it to like reset it, it wouldn't respond to my finger. But if I handed it to another girl on set, I'd be like, "Can you do this?" It would respond to her finger. I'm like, "This is my phone. It should respond to me."
Do you have calluses on your end?
I was making jokes, but I was just like, I think it's because I have small fingers.
Not enough surface area.
Not enough nail beds.
Chris is engrossed in that video there. Them YouTube shorts. Them niggas going.
There'd be some cool shit on YouTube shorts.
Alright, that's a new thing. Yeah. What is a YouTube short? How long is it? 2 minutes.
Like the same as an Instagram reel.
Which is what, 2 minutes?
They can be like 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
But what's the longest it can be up to? What?
Like a minute.
Okay. Yeah, that's a short. That's a reel. That's a commercial.
Look.
But the presentation just seems more quality.
Really?
Christmas. Speaking of that, I want a new dog. What's wrong with the dog you have? He's okay. I just want a new one.
Maybe you can spend more time with the old one before you make any decisions.
Nah, want a new one. Thanks, Santa.
Just try to have a good night.
You gotta check out this video showing a hacker really doing damage.
So he just literally.
This just feels like I'm scrolling through Instagram stories. Why should I like this YouTube stories?
Well, I like YouTube because I don't have Instagram.
Okay, so it's based upon whoever chooses their platform.
Yeah, this is like TikTok for me. I get to see I
don't do TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. But I get to see TikToks. I get to see Instagrams.
It all surfaces on YouTube.
Yeah, like YouTube is the meta app for everything. Because then I get to see I get to see the short and then get to look up the long video.
Yeah.
At the same time.
That makes sense. Yeah.
See, I think my brand of comedy would be like, technically, like doing shit. You know, like a laugh track. You like will make a nigga want to laugh. Like I'll do shit that's like funny but not funny.
Like, I don't understand what that means.
Like
a laugh track. I've never heard of a laugh track.
You never heard of a laugh track when they just in like a sitcom where they have
So you're talking about formulaic writing people that have outgrown.
No, I'm saying laugh tracks were used in sitcoms.
Oh,
to
you want
let
the
you know
fake shit? No, you don't want that.
To let you know when to laugh and shit like that. So I'm saying, my brand of comedy is like it's funny but it's not funny.
A satire of that.
It's like a satire of that where it's like,
okay.
hey me, look like I can tell I can basically do impressions of shit that's funny, but it's not about anything that's funny. I'll be like, hey, me and 3 guys got together, right? And we come around, we see you. We're standing around. We got 3 jugs apiece, right? That's a pint and a half. While we see you standing around, what do you think we're gonna do? When we see you coming out the blue, you see,
What? I'm coming out the blue doing what?
I'm saying like about the so like it's more about the mannerisms of what's funny and what's not funny. A guy talking like this, talking real fast, talking about how you coming through is doing this, doing that. Sets you up to think a certain way.
Sure, you sound like you're from the East Coast.
Right. So take my wife for example. Take her. You know, like a Rodney Dangerfield sort of like I can't channel my Rodney Dangerfield right now, but I'm saying like where you just have the elements of like and the timing of something funny, but on something that's not necessarily funny.
Everything's funny.
Exactly. That's kind of like the point. Where it's like
everything's funny, but everybody has a different palette of funny.
Exactly.
It's a genre.
Like you see that slight smile you have. Exactly like that.
Like, can a handicapped person be funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Handicapped people can't drive.
We're talking about, or is a handicapped person be funny? Yeah, absolutely.
See, but when she hears can a handicapped person be funny, she hears can a handicapped person be funny.
Exactly, yeah.
When I say can a handicapped person
define
be
handicap.
funny,
what the fuck? What
I don't have to define handicap.
Yes, you do. That's a broad term.
And I'm talking about the broadness of handicappedness.
Here we go, Chris and I are gonna
get
into a semantic argument again.
I'm not getting into a semantic argument. I'm just saying I'm talking about the broadness.
Semantics means define the word disabled or handicapped.
What? That's not what that means.
Disabled and handicapped are synonymous.
But they're not the same.
Shut the fuck up.
They're not the same. If they were the same, they would be the same word.
There we go.
Handicapped is handicapped. Like you can't get a handicap plaque
not
just for
everything
being
is
disabled.
fucking synonymous.
But you can also be handicapped and disabled.
So I hate this synonymous shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop saying synonymous, please.
It is very synonymous. Handicapped and disabled can
apply.
They can apply to the same thing.
Bro.
If you look at it,
when you say something is synonymous, you're saying all of this. It meets every single requirement.
Though. No, but
synonymous
they are synonyms.
Means similar. Synonyms.
They're synonyms.
Meaning that in the synonym, the thesaurus,
a synonym,
when you say the word disabled, when you look up the word disabled, you're gonna see one of the very.
But what about cinnamon?
Hey, a handicap. Do you like cinnamon? I love cinnamon in my coffee. No, it's really healthy for you. You should add cinnamon. Cinnamon.
Side note though, for real though, cinnamon does open up your blood vessels in your pores.
Yeah. It's actually really it's an ancient indigenous native thing to add cinnamon into your coffee. There you go.
But see, you can't say coffee and tea are synonymous. Because coffee is coffee and tea is tea.
But like, are apples and oranges synonymous?
They're fruits, but they're not synonymous.
But does that mean that they could be synonymous?
I don't know what synonymous, whatever you just said is.
It's
I can't help it with that.
It means that there are words that are synonymous. There are words that are similar. There are words that could identify.
We were talking about how handicapped people be fucking jokes out here. First of all.
We're talking about but that's my.
We talking about handicap
what tier
jokes.
of handicap are we talking about? Your range of handicap could mean somebody who's
there's
like
S tier. There's S tier handicap.
There's like Stephen King, Down syndrome, or people who are like I'm bipolar and like I need a check.
But that's not handicap. That's not handicap.
And that's not disabled?
It's disabled, but it's not handicapped.
Okay, so it falls under...
It's synonymous, so it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing, but it's similar.
So therefore it's synonymous, then it's the same thing.
Yeah, synonyms mean similar.
We were talking about handicapped jokes.
You can't.
And we weren't talking about Chris Reeves.
We talking about...
Do you know
Don't get me started on Christopher Reeves. My uncle
he played Superman.
was
That's why it's a handicap joke.
What?
He broke his neck riding a horse. And he was handicapped. He did a commercial with him after. I mean, he's still getting paid. Nigga was doing pretty well.
But he's handicapped?
I'm saying he was still getting paid after he was handicapped.
Wait, the dude that played Superman died?
There's been a whole trend. There's like a Superman curse.
Oh, don't even get me started. My uncle was that. He died. He was my godfather. He was like tight with him. Like one of his best friends, he was one of the writers for the show. bunch of photos with him.
Wait, which
they
Superman?
both died.
Christopher Reeve?
Christopher Reeve,
Holy
absolutely.
So Christopher Reeve's your uncle?
No.
Almost.
Almost,
Extended. No, my uncle was one of the writers on the show, and they were like super close, and then they both died like within the same time period.
Oh, wow, really? That's wild. You never know.
My uncle died of Dr. Fauci AIDS, which is
AIDS.
debatable.
What's
Don't-
Dr.
we're not
Fauci?
gonna even
Okay.
take that black pill tonight. Or I'm not even go there. I'm too drunk for that.
Okay.
He died, and then it was the same. It was like before or after Christopher Reeve died early in the 90s. That was a trip.
But there's been a whole Superman curse, though, with, like...
What does that mean? Yeah, I saw it.
Like, everybody that's played Superman, like, at least, like... There's always some awkward curse. It's like... Because there was... The guy who played Superman before Christopher Reeves, his name was, like, something similar. Like... You have to look it up, but there was a Superman curse. People believed it was cursed to like, be anyone that did Superman for the longest time. Because they had multiple Supermans after Christopher Reeves, and even the guy that was before him, some tragic incident happened to him.
Who was the guy before him?
I don't remember, but he had a similar name.
He was in the
Christopher Reeves.
60s.
It's like one of those things
But
where it's like.
Christopher Reeves was the first one where everybody was like in it, and like his story was so tragic.
But it's like the Superman curse is like one of those Jack Ruby and the guy that shot
Give him
JFK.
a shot, boo. Yeah, girl, work for your rent.
You know the guy that shot JFK?
That's debatable. Who?
The guy that they say shot JFK.
Who? What's his name again?
I'm trying to remember.
Something.
So he was related to Superman?
No, I'm saying it's like one of those curses where it's like,
Hi,
you know how like they have people there.
Thanks
it's like,
for listening to our podcast. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Exactly.
But you know where they have people, or they have these incidents where it's like John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth was Abraham Lincoln, but who was?
Yeah, one of those types of things. They had names that they'd stayed in these certain locations, had been like they stayed in these hotels or all these like these various things that line up with their names and the places they've been and what they had
Lee
done.
Harvey Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald. There
That's
we go.
the name.
There's like this whole relationship between Jack Ruby, Lee Harvey Oswald, and
Yeah, it's called
JFK.
the American CIA.
But there's like these coincidences about the names and places.
Just coincidences. Yeah. Exactly. Just coincidences.
I'm saying it's like that with the Superman curse, where it's like they have these names that are similar. It's like I forget what they have these weird things where like the date where what's his name stayed in a hotel is like the reverse of the date that he stayed. Two people stayed in like the same hotel, kind of a thing, years apart, and the.
I don't even think
assassination
that's
happened on this.
conspiratorial. I think, and people, some people may
I forget the names
orchestrate
and the
or
dates.
calculate in that way, but I think some people underestimate how calculated the simulation is. So when people experience coincidences or synchronicities, you can go back and forth from the range of like somebody's conspiring against you to like we're out here in a weird simulation.
And I think more people look at it as we're in a weird simulation or some sort of weird.
Yeah.
But that's why when you said the CIA, I was like, I don't know about that. But
They're definitely involved. They know how to
Bro,
manipulate the
we're just a thing.
simulation.
Okay, honestly, the way I see it personally,
Let's hear it.
I see it as we're all just a big experimentation for the
Well,
next person.
the next in the
Yes,
sequence of
experiment
species,
is a key word. Yeah.
like the next, like you are a person, and if you have kids, you experiment that produces kids, and then you try to produce a better next version of the experiment going along. Yeah,
Exactly.
but that's what enlightenment
And then,
thinking is.
and then
Though.
there can be a grand scheme experiment.
But that's
You
what
know
enlightenment
what I mean?
thinking is. That's what brought the
But
United
like-
States into being.
Exactly.
That's because they were like
are you protecting?
you don't realize the United
Let's
States is
do-
an experiment.
Yeah, but that's why it's an ongoing
so
experiment. And the people at the top, which is the AKA government families, because every time they have it, every time they have it, if you think about it, if there's a kid,
Politics
if there's
in
a
general.
kid that came from a high-ranking government official, realize they can do whatever the fuck they want in U.S. and not really shit happens to them. Most happen if they do some real fucked up shit. They go to jail or prison, you know. But they don't go to regular jail or prison.
No.
They go to Fed jail automatically because you come from a certain line of where niggas know too much shit. Just simple as that. You're not the family that gets watched. You're the family that's watching other families.
Informants.
Not informants.
That sounds exactly like a fucking informant.
No.
We got informants next doors for next door. Stop.
Think about it. Think about like the colonel's daughter.
Right.
She can't fuck just anybody.
True.
She wanted to. If she
No,
wanted
every colonel's daughter and son wants to, but everyone knows that because that's just human nature.
Right. That's
There
the
are,
background.
but realize there are people that need to know certain shit about the colonel.
Right.
Best way to do it is
Not following.
access through colonel's daughter.
He's saying getting
Who the hell
infiltrated.
is the colonel?
Infiltrated, bro.
And who is the...
The colonel.
Bloodlines get infiltrated on some like straight up like just because they want to know some shit. Like you talk about informants, man. It's way
Speaking of the
deeper than
CIA, did
informants.
you see that movie?
Way
What are you
deeper
doing?
informants.
Did you see that movie A Few Good Men?
And
What is she doing?
informants.
She smelled
can
that
eat
shit
it.
everywhere.
She's savage. Is this how she survived when she lived under a dumpster?
You don't want her to
Oh,
eat the food.
thanks, Chris. No, you got it, Bobby. Jump up. Work for your food. Nice.
She didn't want the other piece though?
She'll get it.
She did.
She takes her time.
Because she straight whipped for that one.
If you want your food now, you better eat it.
I'm good. She already claimed it. She
Oh,
looks her,
that's so cute.
she looks her whole
Let's
entire
bring it
body
all the way
look
over
that
here
good.
so that way when next time she comes through, she'll get in front of the camera. See? Come on! Over here.
Clever. Clap back at.
Come on. I'm not giving it to you. You gotta work for it. Get over here. Come on. Get your booty. Get your caboose up here, you old lady.
She thinking about it.
She is, but she's like, damn, I put on so much weight. I got this. I got this.
She
You
keeps
got
getting
this.
ready. She keeps getting ready.
You got this, Bobby. No, she's like, I'm too spoiled. Someone's gonna. Nope.
She said, I got that one piece though.
She'll come. It's just a matter of time.
That first piece wasn't guaranteed. And neither was
That
the
technically is the first piece.
No, this is
the one
the
she,
second.
the first piece she
First
took
piece,
down.
she already swatted it out.
But she did go after that one first. But I'm saying the first piece she.
Because
got.
that was the prize one. She smelt that one out of everything first.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then that's why she went for that one first. But then she was like, oh, fuck. And then she was like, well, what's that?
Yeah.
You know? That was more like a, well, what's that?
What's that? Yeah.
That one's
And
the
then she
prize.
grabbed at it, though.
Yeah, she grabbed it because it was.
But that was her original intent. Was the piece that's sitting right there. You see, she's coming back for it. She looks. She's on clean up the
But she
slot.
keep
You
on
know,
clean-
she's having manners because she knows that I normally don't let her on the counters, but there we go. Come on.
No, we got the cat. Oh no! Attack of the cat! No.
We got a metallic cat and a real cat. Come on, come get it.
Oh god! She
Work
bit
for
my
your
balls
last-
off. She bit my balls off.
Yeah, you wish.
I don't wish that. She would have bitten my balls off. If I get my balls bitten off, I'll have no balls, and I'll be bleeding to death.
It actually would be a royal honor
No.
for your balls to be bitten off by Bobby.
See, and that's my one problem with how cats think. They think anything they do is an honor for everybody else.
Bobby's over here. Come on, wait, we're trying to frame you up. We're trying to frame you up. Here we go. Nice. Good girl.
How much English do you think they understand?
They understand vibration. It's not language.
You know, they've done studies on dogs. Dogs know can learn up to 30 and 40 words.
Sure. Different cats if they wanted to.
Oh no, the kaiju's
But
attacking the
cats
city.
don't want to.
No, not that cats don't want it. Cats.
They don't give a fuck.
No, cats are literally a smarter species than we are.
Yes,
The
that's
bigger
for sure. They're
cats,
aliens,
the bigger
for
cats
sure.
live to their own standards. The smaller cats live to standards around them, and they pretty much do what they need to survive on their own thing.
The bigger cats, yeah. Domesticated cats are spoiled.
No, there is no such thing.
Princesses.
No, there is no such thing as domesticated cat. All cats are wild.
See what I'm saying?
All cats are wild.
That's
man.
true.
There is
I
no
caught
there is
her
no such
literally.
thing as
She knocked
domesticated
down
cats.
the window screen and
There's
was
just
about
cats
to
that live
hop
in
out.
houses and cats that don't.
But see, I let her do both because it's just only natural. As a mom, I just couldn't keep her locked up all day. Just not right.
I mean, she wouldn't survive in the wild.
Yes, it would.
No, she's a stray. She was found as a kitten,
In the
and
wild?
she was found in
Yes,
the
she was.
wild.
If you dropped her off out by the cougars and everything, you think she'd be straight?
But
She
once
was found.
she's fat,
She was found
so probably not. She's been too spoiled,
when she was a
but
kitten.
maybe-
She's
but she's already old, bro.
mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, maybe not. But she'll last a long while.
Her early childhood was very.
Before she'll get fucked up, she'll last a little
If
bit.
nothing fucks with her, she'll be fine. But the
Oh
thing
yeah,
is-
of course.
Or
Someone
someone
fuck
in the
her.
neighborhood will just take her in, but we're not.
No, I'm
gonna
not talking
do
about the
that.
neighborhood. That's what I'm saying. You gotta take her out to the mountain. I'm talking
No,
about.
I'm
the
not
Nah,
gonna
bro,
take her
she's
to the
smart enough to go
mountains.
near people, bro.
And
She
her
just literally
terrain is not the desert. It's like supposed to be in Maine. Maine Coons, like, she's a forest cat. We could take her to like Mammoth or Big Bear. She might
She
survive.
would not survive in no mountain.
She actually
Yeah,
might.
she would. Yeah.
I've
It's
seen
way
her
less- way
straight
less-
up just hunt lizards and just like she'll put it in her mouth like this, like loud, and she'll toss it up and then it'll go down like this. I've witnessed it so many at my old spot, and I was like, she would be fine in the wild. She'd
But
be
there's other
perfectly
stuff.
fine.
There's other stuff that can do that to her, in the wild.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying.
Not if she can climb a tree.
Bears can climb trees.
Bears can climb trees
Bears
like it's
don't want
nothing.
a cat. Bears want like fish.
Nah, bro. Bears want anything moving. You don't realize.
Bears are like apex predators.
Bears
Listen,
Bears
Bobby's
want
been chased by
anything
a pack of
moving.
coyotes, and she
Bears
got away
want
fine.
anything moving because the only time bears are really out is when they need food.
Exactly.
Because they hibernate damn near a long half period of the year.
Yeah, have to.
You're so cute. You're so pretty.
The internet's only getting her backside.
All right, Bobby. We need to show the world how cute you are.
Oh, I got my
She's so
Napoleon.
happy.
She's so happy.
Look
She's
at my
so
cat.
happy.
This is my cat.
Oh no, you smell kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
It smells like sardines.
No, I'm saying you, not her.
She smells like sardines.
I don't fuck with sardines though.
All right, should I roll again?
Yeah, roll a twist. You rolled that last one?
I
You
really,
want to roll again?
I like rolling.
She's getting the transmissions. This is her safe space. I don't even know how to operate this.
Point in the general direction.
Blast off! She's contacting the mothership. Alright, I'm officially drunk. Get the camera away from me.
Seems like you're having a good time.